Gate 14 podcast. And not great, Jim. Not great the last two nights for the Toronto Blue Jays. JR, how are you doing, man? This, if you're watching this on YouTube, this camera, it's like ESPN 8K, whatever. It's dialed in. You love to see it. What's up, JR?
Good. Yeah, I have a webcam that I don't use very often because my Wi-Fi was so shit in my house, in my room, that I had to get an extender. But the extender has been really helping, so I might be back on the webcam. So a little treat for the YouTube viewers.
That's all time. Avery, how are you doing, man? I mean, you're working what, 3 jobs, fucking slaving away. What are you doing?
One of them's volunteer. That's the type of guy I am, though. Giving back.
It's not, you get paid though. It's not volunteer.
No, I don't get paid.
Oh wow! Thank you for your service.
Yeah, no.
That's good for you, Abe.
Everyone
you need
thank
to do
Avery
volunteer
for
work.
service. That's you know what, they're doing the right thing when no one's watching.
We played Waterloo yesterday, exhibition game. First baseman, I don't know his name, hit a fucking nuke against us. Bottom of the next inning. You're the Gate 14 guy, so he made up for it. So he's back in the good books. Just can't be hitting those home runs.
Did he do it in your grill? Like, did he pimp it or?
I didn't really watch. The ball was smoked. I was just watching it fly out of the park.
What was the pitcher's reaction? Like, did the pitcher come to the dugout? He's like, all right, like that was shot.
I don't no.
Really?
It was one of the freshmen who gave it up.
Oh, okay, of course. It's always the freshmen that give up the fucking nukes. But I made a living off of hitting off freshmen, so that's what you got to do.
And
but
I made a living of giving up nukes. So yeah, we
so we're kind of on both sides here. We're kind of on both sides, as you know, man. I mean, the vibes right now are not great. All right, the fucking Toronto Blue Jays are. I don't know what to make of this team. Like, what do we have to do to just get consistency? I mean, I know the last 2 weeks have been consistency, but man, this is like these last 2 nights, the Blowpen, as someone tweeted at us, by the way, shout out for that. It's going to be the name of the episode. What the fuck is this? Like, did you, obviously, Avery, you got to watch the highlights stuff like that because you were working yesterday, but yeah, that was bad. That was really, really fucking bad. Couldn't get one out.
So some of the stuff that I saw was, where is Anthony Bass in all of this?
Yeah.
That's a question I want to ask you. Jimmy Heaters has one of the best fastballs in all of baseball. We were looking at that stat the other day, and then a couple of times he's gotten torched, and it's okay. A lot of hits given up. Romano comes in the game, 4 straight sliders to Schwarber, and then he gets a hit.
4 straight. I don't know, but the thing that took my eye yesterday, it's something that's been going on all year, is who the fuck is the video guy for the Toronto Blue Jays? Who is this guy? This guy needs to be fired into the sun. We hold players accountable for being shit. All right. We hold players accountable. This video guy who's fucking murmuring in John Schneider, whoever's ear, telling him to review shit, needs to be fired into the sun. Yesterday, he reviews a call at first that was the most obvious call I've ever seen in my life. It was Charlie Montoyo-esque, and he reviews that. And then the one a couple of weeks ago, I remember too, where it was terrible. It's horrid. It's been an absolute pathetic joke with the video review guy. Maybe J.R. Avery can pull up the stats here on like the John Schneider reviews. But this dude, if you could be so incompetent and have a job, fucking hire me. I'm a dog shit employee. I'll be the video guy for the Blue Jays. It takes 2 seconds. You have every angle in the video room. How do you fuck that up so bad?
Okay, so I'm looking through our personnel in the front office, and I think where was he? There's a ton of stuff. Baseball research and development, game planning. There's a major league video coordinator.
Say his name. We need to hold him accountable.
But I don't know if it's him.
No,
okay, I don't care.
I don't know if video coordinator would be the guy.
Video coordinator is definitely not the guy. It's
okay.
Not even.
I don't
close.
even know who would be the guy.
Say the other names, Avery. Say the other names. What are the other names?
Okay, well, let's just blame Eric Slaughter.
Eric Slaughter.
You can't be an official. They would not have a role that.
Yes, they do. I met. So funny story. When I went to go to Vegas to visit Bryson, he knows the video guy for the Vegas Golden Knights. So we sat beside close to the glass and watched the game with we were beside Mark Stone's family, humble brag. And it was like his buddy is just strictly the challenge review guy. That's his job. That's
what's his role? Like, what do they call his title though?
It's I don't know if it's like a video reviewer. I genuinely don't know, but that's his job. He just sits there, and if there's no reviews for the game, he just does fuck all. It's the best job ever. The Jays
get a job like that.
I
do you
have no
think the
idea, but he
application
apparently he
process-
was with the Bruins before, went to the Vegas Golden Knights. It's like it's
What the
crazy how you
fuck?
get this job. It's
Do you think that's an
absurd, but
upgrade going from the Bruins to the Golden? Like,
I
how do
think I think you probably need you need an in, and then once you're in, you're in.
yeah,
'cause
once
just
you're in,
known
like
as
with a
video
coach, for
guy.
example, I think it was Gallant coaching when I was there. So he was just had an in with Gallant. So like them
Yeah.
two were just firing it. But it's crazy, this Jays guy. Like, if you guys watch this, and the listeners know because they were with me on the live, I was on TikTok live for. It wasn't even remotely close. Like the guy went in, put his headphone in, talked to the guys in New York. Just 5 seconds. It wasn't even close. It was terrible.
Was it the back pick Schwarber at first? Or?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't even watch it. I heard it on the radio, and they were chirping it, saying
it wasn't
bad.
even close. Like Schwarber was like Schwarber and Vladdy were laughing about how fucking dumb the challenge was at first. It was like, what are we doing?
Well, there's a couple issues with the Jays fucking employees, like them blue balling us. What the fuck was that? Like someone fucked up the email marketing.
Oh yeah.
That was so weird.
That's a thing that I would do though. Like I'd be fired up for play. And you know what? That might have mushed the Blue Jays. The sending the email like the playoff tickets are available next week, and then going 0-2, giving up 1,000 runs tonight, and then blowing a 3-0 lead yesterday in the 8th inning. That someone has to look into that. That might have mushed the Jays. What are the stats? We're gonna keep track of it since the Jays sent that email. If they go on like a 0-6 run, we're in nightmare territory. Territory.
We should have never sent that email.
And then then they sent it like it's actually Wednesday. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what are you doing?
They moved it back just a single day.
Yeah,
just a single day.
Who was running the software? I need to know. I need to know who's running the fucking software.
Whoever's on extreme push needs to be fucking fired.
I don't know if I don't even maybe I don't even know what could have been the issue because the game isn't.
And it was
they could be selling them now,
right? Or maybe 3 days where they said it was going to be Tuesday, and now 3 days later they say.
Let me tell you, I'll tell you something. It was the most pathetic. I couldn't believe that. Like,
who broke the news to me though about that? Chris Roach. He's fucking on it.
He's all over
me and
it.
JR were dialed in it. JR forwarded the email to me. Like, I don't get bluejays.com email. I love that. JR was like, here you go. But I
didn't see her. To be fair, I didn't see her text. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, fuck, it's a little late.
It's all day. I mean, it's all day. It's sick that they're doing that right now. Like, so you can get face value. But it's just like, we're sending that now, like a game now, 2-game losing streak since that email, then 1 game since they had to change the date. Like, do you think they saw yesterday's game and they were like, I don't know.
Maybe I don't even know. Like maybe they weren't ready, or maybe it was an MLB thing. Like they weren't allowed to sell till Wednesday or something. But it seems a little weird. Like how can you not handle the volume? Like,
well, I'll tell you what. If they keep playing like they did today and yesterday,
we won't be.
We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about a home playoff game. We don't have to worry about that in the fucking wild card.
The funny thing is, though, we're gonna have to buy these things, and like it's just gonna get us so rattled up if we don't host.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the definition of nightmare fuel. That's what it's gonna be. It's just you don't send that email, all right? You don't press fucking send on that email, okay? I know you're, and then the thing that sucks is like all this hype and stuff. What if the Jays by the time next week they're in like 3rd in the wild card? It's like, why would we buy these wild card tickets? It's crazy. But I know we're speaking negative. They're still a game and a half up. But fuck me, man. Today was terrible. Barrios,
dude, he is so bad. It's actually fucked. Like it's bad. Like it's been bad all year. I don't even know like what to say. He's just dude, this guy, like we have him for 6 more years.
I'll tell you what,
we're in trouble.
You think he'll ever be this bad again?
I mean, he could.
Well, hopefully he figures it out. Like he couldn't get first pitch strikes. He could it was terrible. Everything about what Jose Barrios did today was horrible. Like he couldn't strike guys out. He had 1 punch out, one strikeout. Trevor Richards came in the next inning and struck out 2 in 1 inning. Like, man, this was bad. It was terrible tonight, and I just treated it as an off day today.
Did you see that tweet about like the Jays record at Tropicana and how bad it is?
Oh, they have like a 30% win percentage. It's like the house of horrors. And you know what's crazy is the Jays might end up playing them in Tropicana if they come in second and they come in first.
Remember last time the wild card was there?
Oh yeah, sweep season. I think Jano had the only hits. He had 2 home runs.
Oh, we know that series because it's fucking hanging up in the rafters of the fucking
I
Rogers.
was about to say they hang banners about a series like that.
I'm telling you what, and I might hold a pact here. If the Jays make the wild card game and I see a banner at the Rogers Center next year with renovations coming in, I'm done. That is
done, or should we scale it to try and take it down?
Like start a petition. Like, what's that petition website? I guarantee you we'll get like 50,000 signatures.
Oh,
yeah, we'll go on change.org. You'll see like puppies getting help, like people that are sick. Jays playoff banner. That's going to be the front page of it. Take down the banner.
Mariners fans would love a pennant right now, or not a pennant, something hanging from the rafters with the playoffs. Wild Card Series banner.
Yeah.
Dude, talk about the Mariners. They've fucking been.
Yeah,
they've been shit in the bed, dude. Their schedule is so easy to end.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is like if the Mariners played competent the last 2 series, I think they lost a series to the Angels and they lost a series to the A's. If they played competent baseball, they'd be ahead of the Jays right now.
They should be. These. Yeah, which is a blessing. But fuck, I think I'd want to play them. I think I'd want to play the Mariners.
Well, Julio Rodriguez is injured. He just came back from the IL, then got injured again.
Nice.
Well, not nice.
We can't bank on this COVID shit. I think they'll allow.
It's done. It's done. There's no COVID restrictions. Yeah, there's no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw it. There's no vax restrictions to cross the border anymore.
Oh, I don't know if that's implemented yet.
No, it is. It's implemented. It's implemented. I think the end of September. I saw.
Okay.
So it's like we can't be banking on that anymore. We're gonna get Robbie Ray if the Mariners are coming here.
Fuck Robbie Ray, man. That'd be a great fucking game, man.
Robbie Ray versus Manoah, the old versus the new. Fuck, that would be all day.
Oh,
we'd rip his shit though.
We got a whole Saturday plan if they're at the Rogers Center for sure on the Saturday.
That'd be all day.
Chris is hosting. Hosting
this will be the
podcast
person in Toronto.
Chris Gate 14 pod launch party at Chris's crib. That would be all time.
I got told a stat. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that when Whit Merrifield's in the lineup, the Jays are 2-18 or something.
Oh, is that good?
What?
Is that's like a real stat?
I got told this today. No backup from anything, but it's just been apparently.
Has Whit even started 20 games?
Probably. Avery's source was Trust Me Bro. TrustMeBro.com.
It was.
Hey, if that's true, Abe, that's big for you.
So if someone can come up with a stat that's kind of similar to that, please DM us. But
yeah,
shouldn't that be easy to find?
No,
no.
I don't think so. It's a tough stat to bring up.
Let's just handshake agreement that it might be 50% right. On that.
Okay, yeah. This Trust Me.
I'm giving it 40. I'm giving that to be right on the dot, like 20%, but close to that. I'll give it 40, 50.
That works for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was fucking Whit. Two tanks today.
Yeah.
2-tank Whit.
I can't get a read on any of these guys on this team. Like there's one week where fucking Teoscar can't hit the side of a barn and he's making errors and right. And then there's weeks where he's just launching baseballs into orbit, hitting like 500 in a week. Like,
Bradley Zimmer getting doubled off at second yesterday, by the way, might have ended the season.
Yeah, that was bad.
In extras.
With Teoscar's line drive up the middle, that was really bad. Yeah. That was it sucks it was Bradley because, like, you know how awesome that would have been if Bradley would have scored? Like, they would have been it would have been what's it called? Bradley would have scored, the Jays would have taken a 2-run lead, and he would have been the winning run. It would just put chef's kiss with Bradley, man. It would have been all time. It really would have been, and it sucks. It sucks we won't be able to get that. We weren't able to get that yesterday. Doubled off at second. Literally, he has one. Like Bradley Zimmer has one job, and it's to just
not get doubled off.
It's to not get doubled up and just be a base runner because he's like and play the field, I guess. But that's what he did. That's what Bradley Zimmer does. It was tough look. Couldn't do his job. Nightmare fuel. Painful for myself, and that's what happens. But I mean, I'm not going to over exaggerate these last 2 days, but this has been really fucking bad, dude. Terrible these last 2 days.
Romano, are we worried about him at all?
Being overworked?
Just worried about performance lately.
Yeah, that blown save and then that back-to-back days was not great. But That yesterday's game, I don't like. A lot of people are saying unlucky hits and shit like that, but whatever. I mean, it was terrible. Actually, what I got to talk about yesterday's game: bases loaded, 1 out. Jackie Bradley pops out to third. When this is when it's 3-0. Jackie Bradley pops out to third. All right, who comes up? The fucking bell of the ball for Toronto Blue Jays fans. Fucking Kevin Biggio hitting 204, who apparently is just the best player on planet Earth. He strikes out on 3 pitches. And you know what's crazy is people are like, that wasn't even a strike. When you have 2 strikes with base loaded, 1 you fucking protect. Like that was way too close to the zone. I'm fucking tired of Kevin Biggio shit. Like, and the comments were like, Kevin Biggio over Espinal. Now, well, you got what you fucking wanted now, motherfucker, because Santiago Espinal is injured now, and Kevin Biggio is gonna have to play every fucking day. So if is that what you want? I mean, Kevin Biggio is 2 for his last 20. Oh my god. Kevin Biggio is 3 for his last 36, hitting .083 with a 214 OBP and a 111 slugging. And we have people in our comments talking like he's the fucking greatest to ever walk this earth. And he's 12 for 76 in his last 30 with a 273 OBP. Like, those are stats for you. Those are stats for you right there on Kevin Biggio. Stop with the Kevin Biggio shit. All right. He has 3 good games and people are commenting, I told you, Kevin Biggio. No, this dude stinks. 3 for his last 36 with 15 punchies in 36 at-bats. Stop with this. Kevin Biggio's not the guy. He's not.
I would like to counter that by saying I think he's probably saving his hits for the playoffs.
Wow.
He won't be fucking hitting in the playoffs. That's for sure.
Someone tried to dunk on me the other day about the Kevin Biggio shit too.
Yeah.
I saw that. Abe, you've been fucking
Avery's
getting
mud
a
boy.
little.
Well, I just had to reverse
eh?
fucking slam on him. 360 windmill.
A lot of people are saying mud boy alongside Avery. My
He's
prodigy.
getting there, man. He's like a little baby mud boy.
My
No, and then-
fucking prodigy. Someone make a meme of those 2 turtles. The 2 turtles, one's the adult, one's the child. It's Johnny Mudboy, and then Avery's the little turtle, and then the bottom picture of the meme is me as like the old man, and Avery's the adult, like with his hand on my shoulders, like my mentor. That's what Avery is.
We came to a resolution though. We were very civil with each other after that, but
Yeah, it was fucking a
I
joke. You 2 fucking making up over that. I mean, Johnny did do something like that on Twitter.
True.
What was the guy? The guy tried to say something.
Johnny also tried to dunk on me too. He saw the
That I
tweet,
did.
and then he tried to get more people to dunk on me and call me an idiot.
Of course, Johnny came in and tried to make it worse. On Twitter, someone commented at Johnny and he said something about the bullpen or something, right, Johnny? And then you dunked on him, and then he said something like nice back, and you're like, sorry, man. Like,
No.
the Blue Jays fan.
No. You got it wrong. I'm gonna give this guy.
This was funny. This was
saw
funny
it.
today.
I'm gonna give this guy a shout
Oh
out
my
because he's
God,
a
I
loyal
saw it.
listener. Where's he at? Jacob Grobe. Shout out Jacob Grobe. So he said to me, what did he say? Jacob Grobe said to me, he's like, I said, is there a team more pathetic to watch than the Colorado Rockies? He had a
bet on
word
them today, right?
No, I told my buddy to bet the over, and they didn't score. They literally didn't score a run. But anyways, he's like the Toronto Blue Jays. He fucked up. I meant to say the Toronto Blue Jays with Charlie Montoyo. And I said, oh, you mean the team first place in the wild card, 19 games above 500? And then he responded like, oh, dude, I meant to say Bullpen. Like, I love you. You're a G. Love the podcast. And I was like, oh, all right. Well, I just feel like a piece of shit now. I'm like, you got to understand, listeners. All right. I am always on 100. There's nothing, like, there's no chilling for me. It's always I'm on 100, plain and simple. And yeah, he got the wrath. I apologize. That's on me. Hand up. I came up and I apologized to it. But one guy who's going to get the wrath from me is fucking these Kevin Biggio stands, and I will never stop with them. I will never stop. He is hitting 146 in September.
That's
146.
They still sell hats probably at the Rogers Center.
Those
Biggio
hats
hats.
suck. If
Those
you
hats are
own
terrible.
a Kevin
on.
Biggio hat, that just
That's
has
like owning
the
a
number,
Zimmer hat at this point.
that's way cooler.
That is cooler.
No, the Zimmer hat is cool. I'm a Zimmer. Like, the Zimmer hat's kind of funny too. It's like, why the fuck does this guy own a Bradley Zimmer hat?
I think in the offseason we need to get Zimmer jersey, Mitch White, and a Kikuchi jersey for the 3 of us.
Yeah, we have to. We'll let listeners choose who gets who.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some of the worst players of all time.
Well, actually, okay. Another thing, Tyler Nacha just tweeted a stat at me that's very hashtag mean to Bradley Zimmer. Worst batting average by a player making at least 100 plate appearances in a season. Bradley Zimmer has the worst in MLB history. In
No.
MLB history, Bradley Zimmer has the worst batting average in at least 100 plate appearances. He's hitting 128.
Wow.
Who else is on this list?
Bradley Zimmer, Ray Euler in 1968, Bill
Okay.
Bergen in 1909, and Mitch Keller in 1980. So this is a record that's been long standing. So you know what? Bradley made history. Right?
He's gonna win an award. It doesn't have to be a good one. Silver Slugger? We'll call this like the Brown Slugger Award.
Brown
instead?
Slugger Award.
Yeah.
Congrats to Bradley on the Brown Slugger.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, that's really fucking bad.
140.
I don't think
it's actually better than I thought he was hitting, to be honest.
128. That was better than.
Yeah, I only remember him getting one hit, and that's on Canada Day or the day after that home run.
Calvin Biggio. That's the last time he got hit with the Jays. Calvin Biggio, awfully close right now with 146 in September. It's bad. Like Calvin Biggio, man.
What's worse, Calvin Biggio or this Thursday night football game?
This Thursday night football game was pretty terrible. The Steelers are terrible. Like, put in Kenny Pickett. I mean, fucking Christ, this team stinks, and this defense stinks. Everything's going. If anything more could go wrong for me, this is it. Like this is what my nightmare is. What is going on in this game right now is my nightmare. Like the Jays, the Brown, like the Jays, and watching this Brown game back to back is terrible for your mental health. Terrible. Both of these. So I just want to thank the Toronto Blue Jays for that. And listen, I'm not going to make excuse for them, but they arrived yesterday, by the way. I don't understand this. It says they arrived yesterday at 4:30 a.m. at their fucking hotel. The game ended at 11. Like, what? It takes 7 hours or 6 hours to get on the plane and go to. Actually, makes a lot of sense. That.
I was trying to say, what the fuck are you talking about?
Looking at it logistically, yeah, I'm just word fucking diarrhea. That makes sense. I apologize if I'm chirping someone for that stat. That doesn't make sense. That's not great.
Sure, but it is something to say. It's like the classic gambling stat is you always bet against the team who plays on Sunday Night Baseball and has to travel a decent amount the next day.
Mm-hmm. That's the
True.
stat.
If you just looked at traveling schedules, I bet you could be rich as fuck. But I'm not.
That is crazy. Like, that's a lot of work, though. No, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I would not be able to put that time in.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's not great, man. Listen, I mean, the Jays, and then they go from the Rays right to the Yankees, who are on the fucking loose.
I mean, we could be. Wild card.
Oh, no. I'm assuming you guys haven't seen who's starting tomorrow, right?
No, I haven't seen who's starting tomorrow.
Mitch White.
God damn it.
Mitch White versus Jeffrey Springs. So that's an L.
my
So they're going to
God.
start off 0-2 in the series. So that's awesome.
It will be half a game up, right?
Yeah, half a game up. Everything's great. Everything's great in Blue Jays land, guys. Fuck me.
Jeffrey Springs diced us up the other day too. I think he's a great arm. Sandy just takes his over strikeouts every single time he pitches too. Don't think he knows anything about Jeffrey Springs, but every time he pitches,
Is Jeffrey Springs Himothy?
I
don't know.
Might be.
He is kind of gross.
Yeah,
Like,
that change up.
This might be a dog walking tomorrow. I hate to say it. It
Why
might be.
Mitch White, man? What the fuck?
Mitch White tomorrow, man. Buckle up. I hope everyone enjoys their Friday. We have fucking Mitch White going Friday night. Why can't this game? You know what, Yankees fans? We'll give you the pleasure. We'll trade the Apple TV game for you. You can have Aaron Judge hit his whatever home run in front of you guys on fucking the Yes Network. We'll take the Apple TV game. Let's have as minimal eyes as humanly possible tomorrow.
Would you guys be pissed about that if Vladdy was going for 62?
I mean, I'm not 100 years old. You could watch it on, like, you could still watch it. Like, they want Michael K announcing it. Like, I don't know how you could be that mad about that.
I think I would be kind of mad about it too. AJ,
Really?
I mean, I'd want Dan Shulman calling Vlad's 63rd home run of the year or whatever it is.
Fair.
Yeah, but the MLB always does that shit, man.
Well, I don't want to. No, I can't say what.
It's the same as playoffs. There's been talks about like people that hate when they take over, but
True. Yeah.
Another guy that I got to talk about, and like this is another guy the Jays just keep throwing out there. I genuinely don't know why. Julian Merriweather.
They sent him down.
I understand that, but like, dude, they just keep like the fact that they brought him out, even in like a 9-run game. I tweeted it like in a 9-run game, Julian Merriweather wasn't safe. Like that, a 9-run game, dude. He gave up the house. He gave up the house in this game. Let's look at his stat line for this game. Julian Merriweather, 0.2 innings, 5 earned runs. 0.2 innings, 5 earned runs. They had a 9-run lead at this point, and he put it within a distance for Romano to have to get a save in a 9-run lead. This dude's 30 years old too. Like this is what he is. He's the definition of why, like, you can throw hard, but if you don't locate it, it doesn't fucking matter in the big leagues.
Or
like
if it's flat.
Yeah, or if it's flat.
They talk about this in a lot of leagues, just like 4A players. So that's pretty much what Julian Merriweather is at this point. He's a 4A player. He's too good to be playing AAA, but he's not good enough to be in Major League Baseball.
A lot of people are kind of saying the same again about big boy Nate, which kind of scares. A lot of people are saying it. All right, you got to listen to me. A lot of people are saying that's what the streets are saying.
Find
Big
me
dog,
those people,
dog, Nate.
and we'll
He's
kill
coming.
them.
He's coming in hard.
He's coming hard. But Nate Pearson, like, why isn't Nate being called up though? Still, I'm gonna go full JR here. It's like, can Nate just be an opener tomorrow? Like,
we called up Forrest Griffin or whatever.
Foster Griffin. The Jays called up Foster Griffin before Nate Pearson.
What is Nate Pearson do? Abe, like, do you have an update here?
I don't know who he's sleeping with, but it can't be anyone good.
I think
that video you sent me, like, that was recent, right?
That was yesterday.
He has a 1.98 ERA in AAA. What are we doing? We're starting Mitch White.
I don't understand why this guy just isn't in the majors.
Nate Pearson has a 1.98 ERA, okay? 1.98 ERA, 18 strikeouts in 13 innings, and a 0.8 whip. And we continue to throw out Mitch White. Terrible. It's the most sickening shit I've ever seen.
Now I can't even make excuses. I don't understand why he's up. Unless there is a good reason, I think this is dumb. And I wouldn't know what the good reason is.
Pearson?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he hasn't thrown a lot of innings though. Like in September, he's thrown 5 innings.
Sure, but at this point, if his velo's there,
and
he's getting people out, why do we not?
How long is this rehab assignment though? Like,
you should be done. You don't have to be down for that long if you're ready.
Yeah, the Nate Pearson stuff.
I don't even know if it's rehab assignment anymore. He might just be in the minors.
It says rehab assignment on his thing.
Okay. He hasn't let in an earned run in September. And he's been dicing.
And then I know Avery, you were talking about this yesterday. What the fuck is wrong with Anthony Bass? Is he hurt and just no one know? Like, and they just don't want to say it? Like, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Well, with the bullpen issues, if he was hurt and he's not on the IL, then they wouldn't really be doing their due diligence to find guys who are going to get innings and get people out. I haven't seen too much. I'll see if I can look into something here.
But there's no background about it. Like, and apparently what John Schneider said yesterday was he felt like Zimmer was right in the 10th. What? When is Adam Zimmer ever right in a high leverage situation?
Yeah, I see that here. Schneider said Anthony Bass is fine and ready to go and likely to appear tonight.
How did that turn out? Thank God. You know what? That would have been classic Toronto Blue Jays. They throw Anthony Bass in a 9-run game and not in the 10th inning. Like, it'd be classic.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Fuck, man. Like, what was that shit yesterday? And then the thing is, right, that pissed me off is yesterday they throw Jimmy Garcia, rightfully so, he's a dog, but they don't have Anthony Bass backing him up instead of Romano, who's struggling. Like, why would you go Garcia, Bass, and then Romano in the 10th instead of Garcia, Romano, and fucking Zimmer? Who was making that decision? Montoya must have made the call.
Probably their fucking video guy.
This video guy is going to catch a ton of ricochets.
If you're related to Slaughter, Eric Slaughter was his name, I think.
Shout out E Slots.
Sorry for the ricochet shots if this isn't your job.
No, I'm not sorry for it. You guys to be better.
They probably don't disclose who's the video reviewer for this type of reason.
Well, you'd have to think it's the guy who can.
Just can you imagine you're just like this video review guy, like that's a nerd and just catching ricochets from all of Blue Jays baseball?
Well, I'm about to go on LinkedIn and see if I can find him.
Could you imagine? Oh my god.
There's no the problem is it's gonna be like kind of a hidden title. Like it's gonna be something video, but
I mean, Eric Slaughter right here, Toronto Blue Jays, first time.
What does it say? What's his title?
Oh man, he's from the University of Florida. Major League
classic.
Video.
Probably Urban Meyer probably fucking hired him.
Stop, Johnny. He's a great man. Urban Meyer is Major League Video Coordinator for the past 6 years for the Toronto Blue Jays. He was a professional video scout.
That's such a weird.
That is
title,
such a good
major league.
That is
video
such
reviewer.
an all-time.
Then he was
like an all-time title, professional video scout. Fucking rights.
He used to be the clubby for the Dunedin Blue Jays in 2007.
Wow. So he's really put in his work. You know what? He's putting his work, but he's dead to me. With all due respect.
We have 8. Oh, he only has 8 connections.
Are the Jays
what?
Are the Jays like? Are they doing that classic Texas A&M video where it's like they're telling guy like bring in Minter out of the bullpen?
That's a fake video, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying like, are they getting prank called?
No, that's a very fake video.
Oh, I feel really dumb.
It is.
Wow, what the fuck was that? Are you serious?
Yeah, very.
Oh, okay.
Fake.
I apologize then. I'm apologizing a lot, like I did on Twitter, just fucking jumping in a hole.
You've been very sentimental.
Jerry, you've seen
lately.
the video. It's the Texas A&M where they pretend they're in a hotel room and they pretend to call the bullpen at Texas A&M.
Yes,
to try and get a guy up. It's
that's on
fake.
me. That's on me. Very,
but
fake.
it's a very funny video. I thought it was real in like the 6th
Wait, they
grade.
try and get someone to warm up.
AJ
when they're not
Minter. They
supposed
try and
to?
get AJ Minter warmed up in the bullpen, and they just
Mhm.
said, "Yeah, like get Minter hot," and they have someone on the other line.
It's a crazy video.
It's just one of their boys, and then they're videotaping the TV, and it just happens that they're there. Yeah,
I've never seen this.
I'll send it to you. We've watched it together. I bet.
Yeah, you probably it's probably just been a while since I've seen it.
No.
It was an all-time video. But another thing I did apologize for. I accident reverse. I by accident. I'm a reverse jinx king. And that kid that came at me saying like I do it because like I'm a fucking idiot and like that's my actual take. Shut up.
There are people who are
they
accusing
genuinely
you of
think like I
some-
actually like this is a shtick. Like this is a shtick I've had for years. This is just what I do. And I by accident might have won the game for the Yankees last night. Or 2 nights ago. I might have. I said
T-Mac and Fruity got into a fight about that too.
about me.
No, not about you, but very similar thing.
Okay. It's getting to the point where I genuinely think I have an outcome on I affect the outcomes of games because today I tweeted at Landon Jackson. I said, it looks like the Fraudnals runs over or something like that. They're dead. And they were plus 575 and came back and won. Like,
Yeah.
I think I have a gift and people are going to start DMing me. Like, can you please, like my buddies, one of my buddies DMs me and is like, Johnny, I'm going to need a reverse jinx on Twitter. I'm like, I can't. It has to be something I see. But anyways, I reverse jinx the Yankees. I said, imagine celebrating a home run that Judge hit when you're down 5 or 4, and then he hit a home run, and then Stan hit a grand slam.
So what do you think of T-Mac? Like get really pissed off at you?
No, he rightfully so.
Okay.
I sometimes I don't know my own strength. That's the that's the whole premise of the argument. I don't know my own strength, and that in that situation, that's on me, T-Mac. I apologize, but fuck you, because that was the funniest tweet of all time to me. It was like, no, not thank you, Johnny, because I apologize. I apologized for deleting it. He said, no, not thank you, Johnny. I had a plus 265 ticket on the Pirates, you piece of shit.
This hanging that in T-Mac's voice too is
Yeah,
really
and
funny.
you piece of shit, like that, like with it. Yeah. So T-Mac, I apologize. I'll be better. But you got caught in the crossfire, so I might have saved the Yankees season, which is terrible because they're kind of a wagon. They just walked off the Red Sox.
Did they? Motherfucker.
Yeah. So things aren't looking great in Blue Jay land right now, I'll be honest, but I'm hoping they lose tomorrow, then win Saturday, Sunday, just so it's like a split and the Yankees come to town and it's like, all right, they're kind of playing decent. Because if they lose this series 3-1 and then have to face the hot Yankees, I'm going to puke.
Mm-hmm.
We might get dog walked by the Yankees
at Rogers Center, nonetheless.
They're
on the last Looney Tuesday of the year, nonetheless.
Yeah, remember when I thought we were gonna eat 1 million hot dogs?
You said,
aren't they gonna break the record? Isn't there some record?
No, Avery's projection was 90,000 hot dogs. I don't think they hit 70.
It
was the worst. It was a crazy take by Avery.
Okay, well, I thought more people were gonna show up to the games, and they didn't.
It's not great. I mean, we are in nightmare territory.
That would have been awesome, though.
I haven't even been to one Looney Dog game.
I mean, I went to one. I don't think I even got one. I was just like,
yeah, because you don't like that shit. You don't like
carbs,
dugout deals, and you don't like Looney Dogs.
But
he drinks beer.
No, Michelob Ultra guy. I'm an Ultra guy. I wasn't at the cottage, but I'm an Ultra guy, plain and simple. And high noon, 90 cals. But yeah, this is we're in getting in 2022 meltdown territory here, boys. Do you remember last year the Jays had like a fucking massive lead in the wild card and they didn't end up making the playoffs? I'm not trying to bring that juju on, but fuck, man, this is we're getting close to that shit.
I don't think it's panic. I don't think we're panic.
If it was the same setup as last year, holy fuck, be a dogfight right now.
Oh, with only 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks. We're losing games to
the
Rays, who are like right behind us. And what's even scarier is like future me problem. I pronounced the Orioles dead, and they just beat Justin Verlander, and they're going to be playing the Jays the end of September, early October, which could be meaningful games like it was last year. And I pronounced them dead. I'm in full meltdown mode. All right. I am in full meltdown mode right now. It's not
we're gonna
great.
make it. We're gonna be World Series, man. It's gonna be fine.
What the fuck? Avery?
That's crazy, Avery.
You need to stop,
guys.
that.
I'm starting to think that it's gonna happen.
You need to stop.
You think that the Blue Jays World Series tape, like that blown 3-0 lead, is gonna be on it? Like just the boys just down in the dugout, and then at this point, man, just make the fucking division series, okay? Just make the goddamn division series, for the love of God. Is that asking too much?
More than a 3-game series, I'd be happy with.
Yeah, more than a 3-game series. The Gate 14 awards that are going to be taking place in November at Owners Box HQ. By the way, I have a suit for this. I'm going to be looking dynamite.
We should just do it in my basement or something.
What?
Jared, you really don't want to come back to HQ, eh?
Well, I'm not driving to Kitchener to film a video.
I'll drive you, dude.
Yeah, you're going to be at the Gate 14 awards, whether you like it or not. All right,
because they're gonna win every fucking shitty award. You guys are gonna award it to me.
No.
These aren't about you, Jeremy.
There's gonna be a couple podcaster of the year.
Another thing that I want to talk about is you want to talk about a guy that's willing to put his fucking balls on the table and sacrifice his Saturday to deliver shit. Or I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday, probably next week or whatever. I am hand delivering the Thick Jesus shirts to everyone in the province of Ontario. I am doing that. My car just got fixed. The steering wheel doesn't shake and make a clicking sound anymore. I am back. And I'm going to be hand delivering these motherfucking shirts all across the fucking province of Ontario.
Do we need to talk through what happened?
We got to address the elephant in the room. There was a merch 2.0 debacle. I don't know what was worse, this situation or the first samples we've ever got.
So for the people that, first of all, there was people that had the audacity to say $15 for shipping. Motherfucker, shipping costs $22. So that's
27 to fucking outside Ontario.
So that's already a $10 difference, $7 difference we're losing on every goddamn shirt. Like, and then whatever. The moral of the story is we're paying out of pocket. All right.
We lost money again.
The issue is we made a complete misjudgment on what we should sell these t-shirts, and now the podcast is officially in the
So
hole.
if you got
We're
these
down.
t-shirts, if you got these t-shirts, you got 15%
You got a
off,
deal.
motherfucker.
You got a
All
very
right.
good deal.
You got a great deal. Not a great deal.
You
Not
did.
gonna lie, dude. The shirts are fucking awesome.
They're awesome.
They're so sick.
They're worth the price, even if the podcast is in the hole right
worth
now.
the price. We're worth the price of admission.
But yeah, Johnny's coming through. Fuck, we'd be so like it actually would be.
It would cripple me.
Yeah, it would be devastating. The state of the podcast. I mean, I would say we have to shut things down.
Yeah, we
but
might
it would
have to-
make a difference. Like, it would seriously make a difference with our podcast. We would just be fucked. Like, I was thinking of like options.
This is no. We're gonna call it how it is. This is crippling. All right.
Yes.
You know what? This is crippling shit. Okay.
I was like thinking at work for like 8 hours about like how to solve this issue. And I was like, there is
Just
literally
send an
no
invoice,
way to solve
send an
it.
invoice to all of the fucking people that bought it. An extra $10 invoice.
Yeah, no, they have
Listen,
to they have to pay for more shipping when they get their package. That's the only
Oh,
We
God.
bit the fucking bullet for you. Okay.
We did.
I'm driving and I'm just soaking the gas in the car. I am putting my balls to the wall for the fucking people. Okay.
Have you mapped out a route?
No,
yet?
JR is in charge of that. JR will send me an
That,
going
that should
from-
go swimmingly, I'm
He's
sure.
going from Stratford to probably Brampton is the farthest he goes, and then it's gonna be a battle
Toronto.
trying to-
There's no.
I need, like, an
Toronto orders?
app
There's
that,
no
like-
Toronto orders.
Yeah, there's Toronto, but like Toronto, you would go from Stratford down like 401, and then you go Hamilton. I gotta figure out an app. I gotta find an app
Dude,
that's
Google-
like you just plug in all these addresses and it just gives you the route,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it's called Google.
Does Google do that though? Like
not-
multiple.
Not
No
totally.
chance. No chance.
There's got to be an app out there where
But you
it's
can
like,
plot points on Google and then put it in, and
dude.
then
it
you
will
can
take
use your
me
eyes.
Fucking. Oh, I need an app. Like if anyone has an app, just please DM it to us because we
Or
are
maybe,
in.
or if you want to work for the Gate 14 podcast.
Yeah,
again,
you want to be our first delivery driver. You won't get paid.
I know a UPS guy in the States, but that's not going to help us at all. So
Well, you can ask him like what the normal shipping rate.
My buddy just hit a $10 9-teamer that paid out $1,100.
I wish I was Bezos, man. But I'm just a bozo.
Bozos.
Bozo or Bezos?
Avery Bozos.
Yeah, that's me, man. Oh, there's a field goal.
Yeah.
How
all
far
right.
was that,
so
Johnny?
let's go. Let's tighten it up. Go back to the series. We got to talk about Blue Jays
Mm-hmm.
baseball here. Tomorrow, automatic L. I don't care what. Listen, a couple guys tweet at me that I've made them money with the tweets that I do. The hashtag Thank You Johnnies. Tomorrow is a Rays mortgage bet. It is with Mitch White going up against the Rays lineup, who's kind of decent now with everyone back, like Franco and shit. It is a mortgage bet. Mortgage on the Rays. It is going to be a dog walking that is going to be taking place at Tropicana tomorrow, folks. So just buckle up, get on your fucking swim trunks. Don't even worry about tomorrow. Go to the bar, go hang out with your girlfriend, go for dinner. Do not watch that. What's going to take place tomorrow? All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be optimistic. I can't. This is going to be terrible. And if they win, it would be classic Blue Jays. Classic fucking Blue Jays if they win. Classic.
Yeah, it's an
Awesome.
apple picking game for sure. Go take care.
Maybe go to Halloween and just get your costume for October. Like just because the good costumes are in stock now.
full 5 weeks early to go Halloween shop.
It's not even October yet. This guy's. We're getting costumes.
Yeah.
No,
just do
we'll
that.
just go get a beer. Actually, no. Then
Just
you'd
go
have to
get a
watch
beer
the
and then
game.
tell the waitress to turn the game off.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn on some college football instead. Yeah, no, it's horrible. What are the other pitching matchups, Johnny?
They haven't announced them yet. Let me see.
That should be horrible for us.
Drew Rasmussen versus whoever goes after Mitch White. I don't know who that is. And then Stripling.
Should be Manoa, right?
Sunday's a dog walking again. Ross Stripling versus Shane McClanahan.
Oh,
Shane
McClanahan
always
got
kills
rocked.
him.
Yeah, but
He
he's
gets
still
us good though every time.
he's still the Jays' daddy.
Yeah, he fucks us over,
Are
man.
we gonna get swept?
Hey, Ave.
Whoa. Listen, we're getting into that territory, okay?
Don't say shit like that.
I think it could be true, man.
If we get swept, we are not hosting this fucking wild card game,
No, that's for sure.
and that's going to be devastating.
Very
It's going to help
devastating.
our wallets, but it's going to be devastating.
Correct.
Well, no, it'll hurt our wallets when we have to fly to somewhere else to watch them play.
Tampa
Yeah,
on a
fly
private
to
jet.
Tampa. So we'll just it's going to be. I think the Jays are going to lose this series 3-1. I'm going to call it how it is. They win Saturday against Drew Rasmussen, and you know what was crazy? Today was the Jays' opportunity to win the series with ease because you know who was pitching, who came in to pitch?
Ryan Yarbrough.
Ryan Yarbrough. Like this, everything was lining up for the Jays to win, and then what does Brios do? He gives up a Kikuchi spot. Classic.
He does a you say.
Just absolutely fucking classic Blue Jays. What happened today, and it breaks my heart, but that's what happens, man. It's just not ideal. And we're gonna be buzzing going in. I hope to God, like, you know how nice it would be to just dog walk the Yankees at Rogers Center. Like those games are going to be packed. I think maybe not actually during the week.
No, they're going to be packed. What do you mean? The weekend games are going to be absurd.
There's no weekend games. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, they play Boston. You're right. Boston, the series
So
after.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot.
I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be good. But I just want to, because last year, actually, we're getting close to the time last year suit game when I went to the
And was it packed or what?
It was packed, and then I went to the suit game. I wish we had this podcast during the suit game because I was wearing full suit and like the vlog would have been all time because the Jays lost that game by 1 trillion. And that was the game that Aaron Judge hit a home run off of the score, like off of the flight.
This was the Robbie Ray game.
Yes. I was at that game.
Home runs that game.
Yeah. I was at that game in a full suit nonetheless. So
was it hot that day?
No, it was September, end of September. So it was like, I mean, it was decent. It wasn't bad, but
it's getting cold now, boys. It's fucking
very
cold
weather. Yeah, we're getting close. I mean,
golf season's over. Almost.
Yeah.
Johnny, there's no way you play golf when it's cold out.
No. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess we can just end it with this. Like, let's give our predictions. Avery, what are you saying? Prediction? I'm going to say they lose series 3-1. That's that the writing's in the sand there with these pitching matchups, unserious pitching matchups, right?
Oh my God, they're unserious. Yeah, we get swept.
What about you, JR?
Split.
Wow, that's off, Mr. Optimistic. And JR, your prediction on the Matty Chopsticks 30 home runs, that's getting awfully close. You might have hit the nail on the head there.
What was yours, Johnny?
The Yankees are going to crumble and just barely hold on to the series lead or the division lead, which is
that's not bad.
Like we hit it. I don't know what Avery's was. I don't know what
Avery's was Barrios.
Mine was he was going to be under a 3 ERA.
That is whoa.
Whoa there, Shenye.
Yeah, that's bad, buddy. That's
Shenye.
Have a fucking nightmare.
Guys, I wanted to be optimistic. Can you fuck off with that? I was wrong.
Well, JR was Mr. Optimistic and hit the nail right on the head. JR did what JR had to do.
Well, JR went first. You know, what if I was thinking that too?
I would have said something.
What if one of us
predicted
Nate Pearson. What if one of us predicted that like Yusei Kikuchi would turn it around?
It would have been a genius. Did you see his bullpen outings, his first couple?
True. But
we should do at one point playoff prediction where I will say something about Nate Pearson.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I can go with that. JR playoff prediction. But yeah, anyways, guys, let's have a good weekend. I know it's not going to be great. All right. I know it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Let's get through this series.
Let's get through this series together, Blue Jays Nation.
If you're one who believes in prayers, send the prayers Blue Jays way this week.
Also, next episode, we'll be breaking down our complete strategy going into the buying of playoff tickets.
Yes.
So if anyone wants to be close to us, they can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a whole Gate 14 thick Jesus section. But yeah, keep enjoying the ride as Bradley Zimmer chases history. Dude, 128 is crazy, man.
No one better.
So just keep being a part of history. Keep enjoying it. Buckle up. We're in the fight of our life right now, folks. So as always, man, love the listeners, love you guys, and keep running up the numbers. All right, the TikTok lives, every time the Jays are within 1 in like the late innings, I will be going live. I think I'm pretty sure I will be because it's electric stuff here. We all, the body bags in the chat and stuff like that. But anyways, man, love you guys. and let's have. I mean, like I said, don't worry about the weekend. Go apple picking. Go costume shopping. Maybe start going on Ticketmaster and getting an early seat for the playoff tickets.
Early scout, early game
Scout,
plan.
yeah, just be in there, and we'll go from there. But love you guys. We'll talk to you guys Monday.